Charles Edward Trail, 28th of January, 1826 to 11th of May, 1909, was a prominent Frederick County, Maryland landowner, businessman and a member of the Maryland General Assembly, an officer in the 1st Maryland Infantry, Potomac Home Brigade as well as a member of the City Council of Frederick, Maryland. Life and works. Charles Edward Trail was born in January 28, 1826 in Frederick, Maryland to Edward Trail, sic. 1798 to 1876, and Lydia Ramsburg, 1802 to 18, in Frederick, Maryland. The 1850 census records show that Trail was a young lawyer living with his parents in Fredericktown. In 1851, Trail married Ariana McElfresh, the daughter of one of the wealthiest landowners. 554 in Frederick, John H. McElfresh, 1796 to 1841. Ariana's mother was the former Teresa Mance. 554 Her father was born near Newmarket, Frederick County, Maryland, the son of Henry and Ariana Hammond McElfresh, and attended Frederick College, University of Maryland Medical School, 1817, as well as studying medicine under Dr. L. T. Hammond, of Anne Arundel County, 1813, and then law under John Nelson of Frederick, admitted to the bar, 1825. They had several children, including the author, Florence Trail. Trail received a classical education at Frederick College, 169, and was admitted to the bar in 1849. In 1852, Trail was one of the founding incorporators for the Mount Olivet Cemetery in Frederick, Maryland. 525 In the 1860 census, Trail was listed again as a lawyer but with property valued at $115,000, a wife, Ariana, 4 children. The separate 1860 slave census shows Trail with 3 slaves. That same year, Trail was elected president of the Isabella Gas Works Company in Frederick, eventually becoming the sole stockholder. In August 1862, Trail was appointed lieutenant colonel, 1st Maryland Infantry, Potomac Home Brigade. 215 companies of which were mustered into service and encamped in August near the Turnpike, about a mile and a half north of Frederick. On October 15, 1869, President U.S. Grant and his party, including General Sherman, stayed in Frederick in 1869 while visiting the Antietam battleground. General Sherman stayed with Trail during the visit. 1063. He began his political career as a member of the Maryland General Assembly representing Frederick County, House of Delegates, R. 1863 through 1864, then in the Senate, R. 1865 through 1867. 540. See also, in 1870, he was president of the Board of Aldermen for the city of Frederick, a post he held for 3 years. That same year he was elected a director of the Frederick and Pennsylvania Line Railroad Company and then president of the railroad in 1878. On June 12, 1877, Trail was injured in a Baltimore and Ohio Railroad train wreck at Point of Rocks by a train bound to Washington and Mount Vernon. 5 persons were killed outright, and a large number seriously injured when 2 passenger coaches filled with excursionists to Washington and Mount Vernon were telescoped. Trail was rescued from the smash-up by John C. Hart and William S. Bennett. In 1878, Trail became president of the Farmers and Mechanics Bank of Frederick County. The bank had been raided by Confederate troops during the Civil War and lost $17,000. In 1881, Trail was made a director for the Mutual Insurance Company of Frederick County. 545. Death. Trail died on May 11, 1909 in Frederick, Maryland and is buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery,